The Marketing Results Club presents Gene Cameron with the Trends Transforming B2B Marketing. Gene Cameron is a Senior Marketing Director for Movius Corporation. Movius is the leading global provider in cloud-based secure mobile communications software. In this interview, she shares her point of view on the coming impact of the coronavirus and what B2B marketers can do about it. Here's what she had to say.
Biggest trend we're going to see, it's going to be a big challenge, I think, for marketers this year, is something called experiential marketing. So this means customers are having personal interactions with your brand. So having a customer develop some sort of emotional and memorable connection with your brand. We see this a lot, conferences. You see these, especially, B2C with pop-up installations at stores, people interacting with trials, that type of stuff. My thought around this is, so now we're in this post-GDPR world, and marketing got to go through that, a year and a half ago, where we all had to go into our CRM systems and our marketing automation systems and update lists and ask people to opt in. And now that data privacy is this big deal and it's center stage, people want to choose if they want to interact with your brand. And I think that experiential marketing is really going to play a key role in that. And the reason I say that is because people want to interact with brands. They want to learn about stuff, but they won't have this experience with a brand. And I think, demographically, we've got this group of employees coming into the workforce that truly want experiences over possessions. So they love going on social media and taking selfies with brands, and they love to share their lives with the world. And I see this as, that's great. So I'm going to develop an experience for them. So it's really low cost for me if I go send them, something like a competition of hashtag this, take your picture with, this water bottle in the weirdest place you can find and send a hashtag, and we'll send you, $1,000 or something like that. That to me is free marketing. So these millennials and this new generation, they're going to share it anyway. So might as well take advantage of that. And so I think that, with the noise coming from email that we have all the time and people just ignore it, GDPR and data privacy laws, I just think something that people are going to have experience and be able to have an emotional connection and touch and feel your products. Now, the challenge that comes with this is the coronavirus. So we have started to see large conferences being canceled because travel bans, people have to work remotely now. People are nervous that, obviously if I get 10,000 people in a room, it could spread. Somebody could be infected. They don't know that liability is there. So marketing is going to really have to think out of the box over the next, I would say, 6 months on how to get people to experience your brand if they're all staying at home. So I do think things like direct mail are going to be huge. I think interactive, digital advertising is going to be a big deal. So stuff that's going to capture your eyes, or, play a game. I've done that at past jobs where we've created, arcade games and people would click ads and they get to play these cool arcade games. Email is going to be ignored. It always is. It just doesn't work. And I don't think it's going to work even though, coronavirus is around. We have to start thinking about how, whether it's B2C or B2B, people have to experience your product or your service. They have this experience with their brand. It's hard when you can't have people interacting with it face to face. And so ultimately, we've got to take these traditional ways of marketing, whether it's advertising or conferences or, lunch and learns and stuff that we've always known to do, and we have to reinvent it. And so I think we're going to start seeing, like I said, in the next 6 months, some really cool creative marketing coming out of any organization, because we've got to figure out a way to get people interacting with our brand, just because we know email is going to be dead. And I mean, right now that's kind of how people are thinking. And so it's going to be a big challenge. I keep telling, my team and my colleagues and fellow marketers, we've got our jobs cut out for us this year, that's for sure. But it will be really cool to see what people come up with.
Thanks for listening to this interview for the Marketing Results Club podcast. Subscribe to our newsletter for updates, and if you have an opinion on the latest trend or a success story to share, or you'd like to compete for the B2B Marketing Results Award, please visit marketingresults.club for details. By the way, I'm Derek Little, freelance B2B copywriter at trailblazerwriting.com. I provide results-driven copy for software firms selling to enterprise clients. For tips on improving your copy, check out my book on Amazon.com. The B2B Marketer's Journey: How to Generate More Leads with High Performance B2B Copywriting.